Hey, this is Kelly from TakeActionWOM.com, and I'm going to show you today how to make a spreadsheet with Google Docs, and how to do a couple little tricks that I've used in making our accountability worksheet so that other people can make one for themselves if they like. I had a couple questions about a couple of the things that I did in there, so I wanted to show how to do this real quick. Now you just go to docs.google.com, and you need a Google account to do this, so you have to sign up for a Gmail address in order to get your Google account. And then you just go to docs.google.com, and when you do, it'll bring you to your drive, your cloud drive, which shows all your documents that you have. Now I've already created a new one that I'm using to show, but real quick I'll show you. Just click on Create and choose the type of document you want to create, and it will automatically do it. And it will automatically show up right here on your list. It'll have a name. It'll say unnamed document up here. You just click there and change the name, whatever you want to change it to. And then let me start here. I've typed in, come in here, and I've typed in a few names, just made up some names. I want to show you, when you type these in, sometimes they might run long. They might be too long to fit in a cell. All you have to do to make them fit, to make the cell longer, you can come up here and grab that and move it, or you can just double click and it will automatically adjust to fit to the longest that it needs, the longest words or whatever you've got in the cell. It'll automatically adjust to the longest one. What I want to do here, first thing I'm going to show you is, let me show you this real quick. If you see here, I've got a name with each day of the week underneath it. I've got something that we need to do, and then I've got each day of the week underneath it showing what it is that we need to do. Now, how did I get one cell that includes 5 cells? Well, let me show you that first. So come back over here to our sample, and I say I want to put this here. I'm going to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells, and I'm going to come here, or I think I can right click. No. Merge cells, here we go. It's under format. I'm going to merge cells, I'm going to merge all. Everything that I've got selected is going to automatically turn into one cell. So that is, even though that's taking the space of 5 cells, it's no longer 5 cells, it's just 1. And then I'm going to select up here, and each of these, this B, C, D, E, F, I'm going to make them smaller. I want to resize columns B through F. And now the default size is 120. I want it much smaller than that. I found what works good for me for this is 30. So we'll just select 30, and boom, there we go. Now I can put one task here. We'll say wash dishes. And then I can put my days of the week here: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Then you can make this prettier if you like. You can select it. You can choose to center it and align it to the center rather than to the left, so that it's more obvious that it's over those. You can click on bold. You can change your font size. There's a lot of things you can do to make this work a little better. Actually, I'm going to change the font size on everything. So let's just select a whole bunch here and change the font size to 14. I like having it a little bigger. Okay. So now I've shown you how to merge a cell so that you can get all your days of the week under one. Now you see that I changed the font size. It made this bigger again. Made this too big to fit in one cell again. So I'll go up here, double click again, and boom. Easy as that. Now, I'm going to do another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into Format, Merge Cells, Merge All. And in this one we'll type, let's see, take out garbage. I'm going to center that also to make it look nice and pretty. And then again, we're going to select these. Whoops, we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll select all those. We'll change the size again. Resize columns. I just clicked on that little arrow right there. Come to resize columns, G through K. We're going to make those 30 again. Now, watch this. Instead of typing in all the days of the week again, I can just select this, right-click, copy, click on the next one, right-click, paste, and there you go. It'll do all 5 cells at one time. Now, when we started doing this, it bothered me a little that all these kind of ran in together. So it was hard to tell, you know, where wash dishes ended and where take out garbage began. So what I did was I selected, and you do this, you select a group of cells by clicking and dragging down to the last cell that you want. And I wanted to make this stand out from the other section. So what I did was I used the fill format. And this is fill, use fill color. And it looks like a little paint can tipped over. And it's a lot of different programs like Microsoft Paint, any kind of Photoshop. They use this same type of thing as a fill. All I have to do is go here, click on that, and pick a color that I want to use. And what I did was I chose the lightest colors. And you can actually customize colors if you want, but I didn't think it was necessary. And I just chose the lightest red, and there you go. Now you can still write in these easily. One, there you go. And it's you know, you can still see what you've got written there. But it kind of separates the column out from the next column. Now let's do the next one. We'll take that, go back up to fill, and we'll choose the next color. There you go. And you can do that with each one. You can choose different colors so that it's easy to see which one is which. Now, the next thing I wanted to do, imagine that these are the only 2 assignments that you've got to do. And let's say I've done mine. I did it Monday, I did it Tuesday, I forgot it Wednesday, did it Thursday. And then taking out the garbage, I did it those days. Now, say that you need to add up those points that you're keeping track and you're going to give somebody a prize or whatever, that you've got your maximum points for each week. Instead of coming in here and counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, Kelly got 6 points. What I'm going to do is come here and put in what is called a function. And for this one, we're going to insert a function, and it's going to be a sum because we're adding. And it tells me equal, sum, and then it gives me parentheses with my cursor in the middle. All I have to do now is select the sections that I want added up in there. And see, it takes column B, row 6, and that colon there means through column K, row 6. So it's going to add everything in those blocks, everything that's in those cells. And there it does it automatically, 6. I can come here and I can do copy. Then I can go to the next bunch and I can do paste special and put paste formula only. And now, as other people come in here and do what they've done, it automatically starts adding up. Say you wash dishes twice on this day. You can put 2. And it automatically adds up what you've done. So, those are a couple little tricks. Oh, let me show you one more thing. You can also use the borders right here to make things a little more clear. Like, say I've got my names here, and I go to borders, and I want to have a line separating that. Separating this row of, this column of names from the next column of wash dishes. So I go here, you see it's got a right line, a right border, click, and it's added a little line right down that side. I can go here, go into borders, and I can select the whole thing. So now it made a box around that. And if you can look at, let's see, view without the grid lines, this is what it would look like if you went to print it. It would have a box around the names. You can select this. You can, now it's got those. You can put a line down the middle here. So you see, you can start making it look, put total here. And then let's align this to the right. So you see there's a lot of different things you can do with the formatting. Watch this. If I select all those, now if I wanted to make one big box around the outside of this, I would select this. But if I want to outline each individual cell in the section that I've selected, I click right here. And there you go. Once again, all borders. There you go. So now you've got more of a, if you print this, see how much easier that is to read now? And it shows, also show like that. It just makes it easier to read for me. So those are a couple little tricks and tips that I've figured out with that I can show you with doing with spreadsheets. If you have any questions, leave them down in the bottom. I'd be happy to explain things in more detail if you need it. But I really think that if you're just looking to make an accountability sheet or a chore sheet for your kids, this is really all you need to use. So good luck. This is Kelly, the Take Action Mom, and I hope this helps you to start taking action. I will talk to you later.